she would have not known. मैं बोल दूँगा, इसके बाद बोल दूँगा, उसको मालूम नहीं है ना, छोटी girl. Thank you very much for joining. Okay. We will wait for 2 more minutes. People are joining. 79, 100 will be reaching. We will be making the century soon. Most of the people who have joined here may be from graphology training also. Okay. If graphology, if you have attended the training, you have applied already, then please wait. Patience is virtue. Always. Okay. Patience is virtue. Is it audible? Is it audible? Yugraj? Yeah. Okay. So today we are going to have a very fantastic session from Annie. Annie is one of our chief trainer of EMOCAP, and she has been doing many programs along with me. She has done many programs on NEUROBICS. So the session is going to be very lively. Okay, it is going to be interactive, lively. Okay, it will be remembered by you for a long time. That is for sure. So after the training program, you may be having a very small evaluation. Okay, without evaluation, if we attend a training, that doesn't have any meaning, isn't it? Yes or no? How many of you feel, sir, evaluation is good? Or how many of you feel, sir, evaluation, sir, no, sir? Sir, no evaluation and all, sir. Please give me the certificate, sir. One person wrote me in graphology, sir, why that we have to attend 50 questions? Okay. Give us participation certificate. That is enough for me. And I have looked at the DP. The DP says a transformational coach. Transformational coach. Emotional wellness coach. Unless and until we evaluate our own self, the life is not going anywhere, isn't it? We have to continuously evaluate our own self. Okay, 8:35, 94. Angel, ma'am, we will wait for 6 more people. 6:95. Okay. I can't hear. I can't hear. The actually language mistake. Okay. I can't hear means I am not able to hear. Okay. I think everything is okay here. I think Annie, it's clear, na? It's clear. Okay. So team, tomorrow we are going to have a side talk on emotional intelligence. Okay. So tomorrow's session is a free session. Okay. And please don't think just because it is a free session, we can do anything. Okay. Graphology, 7 days free program I did. And now I am actually feeling why I did that. People make us feel, why are you doing this kind of free programs? People are, most of the people, okay, they don't know the spelling for gratitude. 7 days program we did. And what people are coming and telling in my personal window. One person has sent his photo. His photo is different and name is different. I know that person very well. I know that I will not give him certificate. He has not sent the evaluation certificate. The evaluation he has not sent. Okay. He is sending his name and the name is different. And also the photo is different. Yeah, we will go into the class. I will hand over to Angel just by doing a small neurobic exercise. Please come on the video, team. Please come on the video. Please come on the video. Keep your hands like this. Please, yeah, 1 or 2. That's great. Please close it. Close it. Okay. Right hand this finger, where it is like this or it is like this. The top one, where it is. Just see it. Okay. Now release it. Release it. Release it. So please put it in the chat box. Your name and where are you from? Your name and where are you from? Kindly put. Your name and where are you from? So we are from having people from Goa, Odisha, Pune, Tiruvallur. Jayamani from Tiruvallur. I am also from Tiruvallur. Yeah. Chandigarh, Chennai. Okay. Mugila is from. Okay. Now look here, team. Okay, just I want to do. Again, do like this. Again, do like this. If you see the top one, earlier how it was, the same thing would have come. This is actually, if at all you want to change this, now you will have to do it very consciously. Very consciously, you have to do it. Then only it comes. Suppose if you are doing like this, the right is coming up. Now the right is has to go down, means you have to do it very consciously. Then the right is going down and the left is going up. If you are just like that, if you are doing now, only this will come. Practice your habits. You make people create habits, and habits create people. And today, Angel is going to share with you 55 habits, which will surely make all of you great. Okay. Tomorrow we are having emotional intelligence. The timing is same 8:30 p.m. Okay, kindly join. I'm making you host. I'm making you host. Angel, I'm making you host. Okay. I'm making you host. I'm making you host. And I'm leaving. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Hey, team. Thank you. Sir has given me in charge of each one of you. It's a vast ocean over here, and welcome to the session. Thanks to each one of you. I'm so happy to watch in the chats that you belong to different nationalities and states of India. Wonderful team. I hope I do justice to the situation. And thanks for giving me an opportunity to share with you what NEUROBICS is and how you could benefit from it, my dear team. Let's dive into the session. If you have any queries about NEUROBICS or any questions or doubts, I shall give you my email and as well as my WhatsApp number. You can connect with me when we are doing the training session. As we are short of time, just we have 1 hour. So let's concentrate on the exercise. If you have any questions, write it down and keep it such that you can discuss it with me on a one-to-one basis. Is that fine, dear friends? So welcome everyone. This is from India, from EmoCare, and I am Crystal Sean. You could also call me Annie Angel. Hi, everybody. Let's go down deep and understand what is really NEUROBICS. I'll do one small work. I'll just share my screen. Give me a moment. Yes. Yes, team. Is my screen visible? One of you could unmute. You can give me a thumbs up like that. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I'll do one other thing. Just a minute, please. I'll just go over here. Okay. Is my screen visible now? Thumbs up, please, someone. Guide me. Yeah, my voice is audible. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, team. The screen is blank, but you have a caption at the bottom. Your brain is much better than you think. I think my brain is also much better than I used to think it was. But after learning NEUROBICS and mastering NEUROBICS, I thought I should share it with everybody. So your brain is better than you think, my dear friends. Welcome to the EmoCare team. We coach and we lead the team to better the society in different aspects, the emotional aspect, the social aspect, and the physical and as well as the psychological aspect. Welcome, team. This is your trainer for today. I am Crystal Sean. If you'd like to connect with me, you can connect. I'll be very happy. That bunch or that bouquet of flowers is for each one of you. And team, today I would like to say something about myself. I'm an international life coach, soft skill trainer, awareness coach, but none of these today. Today, I'm your comfort zone trainer. So feel free be in comfort, relax, and let's go on with the session. So today I shall work for you as your comfort zone trainer. Yes, friends, before we go into the session a little more, I'd like to request a few, points which has to be followed. Requesting all the participants, please mute your calls. Certain times we have noticed when the training session is going on, somebody is busily talking, or some people are quarreling or banging the vessels. I could hear that. So requesting all of you, for the benefit of the entire team, please mute your calls. And if you have any questions, as I earlier said, you can connect here with me. And let's respect the time and presence of each participant over here. And my dear friends, I'd like to just inform you the fourth point. Let us pay attention to everything. There's a quiz session at the end. And even sir said there may be some type of feedback which you have to give. So do concentrate and understand what is going on. So stay alert. You have 10 questions from my side where you have to answer. We will be gifting you something that is from me, from your trainer. Yeah, guys, let's move in. Now, friends, we dive into NEUROBICS. What is this NEUROBICS? You might have seen this coming on and off. Let me tell you, there was a particular doctor called as Dr. Lawrance Katz. He is known as the father of NEUROBICS, and he was the professor of the Duke University in USA. What professor? Neurobiological professor, or you can say he was a professor of neurobiology. And he has written this beautiful book. He has 83 NEUROBIC exercises over here for you and for me. Of course, my dear friends, I can't be Lawrance Katz and give you all the 83. Maybe I can give you 55 to 60, I guess. Let's see how it works. If you cooperate with me, definitely I'll try to do justice. Yes, dear team. You could also get this on Amazon, but I think if you pay attention today with the training which you are going to get, you don't need this book. You could always invent and innovate new exercises and sharpen your brain and your memory power. Yes, team. Before we go and understand further the exercise, let us get an insight into what is NEUROBICS. When we perform NEUROBIC activities, that influences the neurons in our brain. And the lifespan of the neurons will be enhanced. When you do work on the left part of your body, it affects the right part of your brain. If you're doing it on the right side, that will have an impact on the left part of our brain. So usually we do work with our dominant hand. So that affects the opposite side of our body, the brain. So here, let's understand how the left brain functions and as well as the right brain. So when you coordinate both your hands, your whole body, God has given us 2 eyes, 2 ears. So if you use them in the appropriate way, your life will be balanced and your brain will function in a superb way. Now, friends, let's come down over here. Mental activities and cognitive exercises that stimulates the brain. When I use the term cognitive, that is nothing, my friends. The word cognitive is connected to your brain or connected to mental activities. When we say cognitive, for some it is easy to understand, for some it isn't. Now, if we follow NEUROBICS, it helps us to reduce memory loss and improve memory recall. And my dear ones, I'd like to take you to this picture. You perform NEUROBIC activities. They are very simple activities. You will be surprised. Is it? These are NEUROBIC activities. You may be amazed. They are very simple. Anybody could perform it, and anywhere you can perform it. There's no restricted area or no restricted age. Now you look at the first picture where my cursor is moving. This is how our memory is, our mind. We are forgetting many things. Students forget in the examinations, the answers, the formulas. Aged people or senior citizens forget incidents in their lives, and the housewives, they forget to off the gas. The gas may be, on for a long time. Things may get burnt. As a professional, you may forget your briefcase, your papers, your files, your keys to the car or your bike, etc. Now, if you perform this consciously, it will guide you. As we keep performing NEUROBICS, we will change from this. There's a transition here. You keep doing it for 4 weeks and more than 4 weeks. You will start transforming from here. Your brain power will increase to this. We want you to come over here with your NEUROBIC activities and exercises. Yes, dear team. And as I earlier said, you have a quiz at the end of the session. You have 10 questions, dear friends. And as well, sir will also have, some type of a link where you will have to answer a few questions. So be alert. Yes, friends. Now, how did the term neurobics come into existence? How did it come? Before we dive into the exercises, let us go and see. The word neuron, when I say neuron, they are the brain cells. We have certain cells in our brain. One of those cells are called as neurons. So neuron, the term neurons, and the word aerobics, you might have heard of aerobic exercises. So this particular doctor called as Lawrance Katz, father of neurobics, he has taken these two words and coined them together and formed a new term called as neurobics. Neurobics is nothing, my dear, but it is the supply of oxygen to our brain to enhance the lifespan of neurons in our brain. Yes, dear, I'm sure you will agree. Mind is the powerhouse. Everything belongs to the way you think. You may have a physically fit body, but if your mind is disturbed, or if you're not okay in your mind, your brain isn't working properly, there is the problem. We have seen so many young adults, young people, aged people suffering here, not physically. Physically, they are fit, but they are disturbed. So let's now not disturb ourselves with further activities. Let's concentrate on how neurobics can help us. Yes, team, use it or lose it. What does that mean? Either make use of your brain in the appropriate way or you lose connection with your brain. It's just like iron. You take a piece of iron and don't use it regularly, it will rust. In the same way, if you do not give any activity or exercise to your brain starts, losing its power to enable you to live a complete life. And dear friends, let's go and understand the benefits and then go further ahead. It improves memory and cognitive functions. I said it connects with the mind. Not only that, it also strengthens your bones and muscles. You start becoming stronger physically and mentally too. It helps you to maintain your body balance and flexibility. You can bend under the chair, you can get up, you can pick up things, you can do different types of activities through neurobics. You will become mentally alert. Nobody can fool you easily if your brain is working in the right way. No one can manipulate you, especially narcissists. They cannot manipulate you. So be careful, friends. Don't let the world manipulate you. Stay on the right track. Use your brain. It reduces stress levels. We all have stress. So when you have stress, you follow certain neurobic skills, your stress levels will reduce. And scientifically, it has been proven that the blood circulation in our body is going very well in, from top to toe, the blood circulation does its work very well when you perform neurobics. And a very great thing is it reduces the falls. Aging people or senior citizens, they may suddenly miss their balance and fall down. So seniors, they will benefit a lot from neurobics. So not only seniors, students right up to seniors. Yes, dear friends, now let's dive into the exercises. You must be thinking, hey, how long is she taking, explaining the terms and all? It's enough, it's enough. Okay, friends, so the first neurobic activity is waving to your friends. Wave to your friends with your, thank you, sir, that's nice, Yugraj, sir. So we do it with our dominant hand. Now, you can wave with your non-dominant hand too, or you could use, very good, thank you. You could also do it with both the hands. That's really nice. You can, yeah, that's good. You can do like this, such that your entire body coordinates. I love waving at little children when I am going in the train. When I travel in the train, I just look out of the train and want to view the sight outside. I happen to see little children and they just happily, wave at me, and I love to wave back. Of course, I don't put my hand out of the window of the train. From within, I just wave back and they lovingly wave back to me. So you, my friends, spread love and joy with your dominant and non-dominant hand among friends, relatives, and colleagues. Another important exercise that I'd like to teach you is we every day brush our teeth. Maybe some of us twice a day, we brush our teeth. So that's good. We use our dominant hand. But my dear friends, neurobics suggest give the brush to your non-dominant hand. Suppose I'm a righty, I'll do it with my left. Or if I'm a lefty, I'll do it with my righty, the non-dominant hand. So brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand. Good. And it has been said by dentists. They said, if you give the brush to your non-dominant hand and as well as dominant hand, you will have good oral hygiene. So from tomorrow or today night, when you would like to brush your teeth, try doing it with your non-dominant as well as dominant hand. And for all the male members, it is also good if you try to shave or, with your non-dominant hand. But be careful, don't hurt yourself. Then let's go to the next one. The third exercise, you could comb your hair. If we do it with our right hand and style ourselves, I've been doing that. And let's do with a non-dominant hand, comb our hair and style it also. Let that hand get the work done and let your brain be happy. Yeah, this left hand or the left part is doing its job, or the non-dominant hand is doing its job, and I'm going to sharpen the neurons for you. Yes, friends, another important one is switching on or switching off the lights. We do it with our right hand. Some of us do it with the left. Now be conscious when you switch off the light, look at it. Don't press the wrong button. You may get a shock. Don't touch with wet hands. You might get an electric shock. Dear friends, switch on and switch off the lights and fans and electrical appliances with your non-dominant hand, but keep your vision on it when you're doing it. Do not close your eyes and do it. You may get an electric shock. And then the fifth exercise is opening and closing the faucets. What are faucets? Water taps. We do it with the right hand, try doing it with the left. That gives you activity. Your motor skills are developed and your brain knows which hand is doing it. And the neurons are getting a better enrichment to develop and help you with memory recall. Yes, friends, I don't love to play cards. I hate, but for the session, I brought them. Yeah, if you ask me to, shuffle the cards, I'll do a good shuffling of it, like a professional. I do it very well with my dominant hand. Now you ask me to do with non-dominant hand, I'll be a little slower. So NEUROBICS suggest if you're playing cards or you would like to enhance your NEUROBIC skills, try shuffling with your non-dominant hand. I'm getting better day by day by shuffling with the non-dominant hand. And friends, the next exercise is start writing or drawing and painting. Painting, can you see the paintbrush? I guess, okay, maybe this. And writing and sketching and drawing with your non-dominant hand. Do it and then you enjoy and see the difference. Wow, not only my dominant hand can do it, my non-dominant hand also could do a good job. And friends, try to lift little objects from the floor with your toes or feet. And as well, you try to lift weights. Not heavy weights, maybe, okay, you could lift a few weights with your non-dominant hand. That's when you go to the gym, you have to lift weight, you have to hold on to the vegetable bag or maybe some heavy. You can try it from your right to the left. Many of you will be doing it, but you do it consciously as a NEUROBIC activity. Now let's only focus on this line. Try lifting things with your toes and feet. Yes, friends, this is a picture where you will get an understanding. Your toes should get that activity which will, connect with your brain. You could lift up. If you do it in front of elders, they will shout. They will say, don't pick up things with legs. That is bad. But please don't do it in front of them and hurt their sentiments. You can come and practice this NEUROBIC activity in your room. Try picking up a bunch of keys or a single key, your pen caps, pebbles, okay? Or you could also try marbles. You could put a few marbles and you could do that. I have brought a few marbles. Could you see them? I don't know if you could see them, guys. I hope you're marbles, or you could use a pebble. You could try picking these pebbles with your toes and use them. Sorry for that sound. I'm sorry. And pebbles. And then, yes, you have wonderful caps. Don't pick up the pen that writes with your feet. The cap is okay. Or you could use any object which you feel is good to be picked up by your feet. Do not pick up sharp objects. It will hurt you. It may cut you and you may scold me later on. Okay, friends, let's move on to the next. Here is an important activity. It's an exercise, I could tell you. You have to do it. Learn to speak a new language. Please do not be comfortable with your mother tongue. Learn a new language. Make an attempt. Give work to your brain. Give work to yourself to learn a new language. Learn how to pronounce, to say a word, how to tell it in the other language. When you do this, my friends, your social life will enhance. You will meet new people and your brain will be very happy because you're stimulating the neurons in your brain. You will be extremely happy if you try this. I have tried it, and at present, I'm trying to learn Kannada and I'm doing a good job. And I hope you too learn new languages and connect with new people. Yes, friends, I love to listen to music, but after mastering NEUROBICS, I am concentrating on the 10th exercise, instrumental music. Your favorite song? You can hear, nobody says no. Put it on, but put it on in the form of the instrumental mode or the instrumental music. You can have instrumental music. If you type on YouTube, then your brain will have to, connect. Oh, what are the lyrics? The lyrics will come to your brain and you'll be listening to the song. So here, a neurobic from tomorrow onwards, listen to your favorite song in the instrumental mode. Make use of that. You have many copies or many YouTubes which share the instrumental music of your favorite songs. And here, I'd like to just bring your attention to exercise number 11. My dear friends, when I was a little teenager, I studied in a beautiful school. Opposite our school, we had the boys' school, and ours was a convent school, the opposite side. And we would travel by bus. We had the boys and the girls climbing the bus. We were a group of friends, girls. And when we would climb the bus, we had a certain group of boys who were whistling. I guess you might have experienced it. And they were whistling, and that's done. We passed that age, and now we are all adults, and I'm here right in front of you. But today, I can forgive those little boys who were whistling, because they unconsciously performed a neurobic activity, which might help them when they age or in other ways. Now, yes, my dear friends, yes, anybody team could do a nice, whistle a song for us. Okay, I wouldn't be able to give you time that much. So try whistling, and dear friends, do not whistle in public. Come to your room, sit down in your house and whistle, because it's a neurobic activity. If you do it outside, you become a public nuisance. So stay safe and practice whistling different songs and tunes with as you can see in this picture. Or you can create a team in your house with friends and family and have it, or your colleagues, and ask them to guess the song. Humming. I don't know, I can't hum much now. So humming is an excellent way of, singing. Performing a neurobic activity. Yes, friends, can you all hear me? Am I audible? One of you could wave. Am I audible? Is all going well? Yes, team, you could message in the chat box. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate your reply. Thank you. Thanks a lot, because I may have a technical issue. I just pray that everything goes well. Thank you, team. Now, friends, this is a physical activity where, in earlier times, we were punished. Like they say the ear pinch squats. This is how you have to do it. I just cross my arms like this and hold on to my ear, pinch my ear and pinch my ear. Just hold it like this. And you have to sit down and get up, 8 times or 16 times. You have to do that. That is called as the ear pinch squat. And certain people or certain devotees, they bow in front of Lord Ganesha or other gods to take their blessings. That is, they bend down and they get up. That is a beautiful exercise. Now, you may ask me why. Because when you sit down and get up, the circulation of blood takes place very well. And the neurons in your brain are activated. There's a good supply of oxygen to your brain. So this exercise has to be performed by one and all. Try, my dear friends. It will reduce your joint pains if you are a senior citizen. Yes, friends, it is also called as Toppu Karanam. In English, it is called as ear pinch squats, but in Tamil, or it's maybe a Sanskrit word, I guess, Toppu Karanam or the ear pinch squats, it's an ancient method to activate the brain cells or neurons. As you can see here, the Guru, he is giving this activity to naughty, Shishyas, Guru Shishya, they say, the Shishyas over here, the little ones. And after taking this punishment or this activity is completed or exercise, these children begin to do their work very fast. In the modern times, children are trained like this, as you can see in the picture. They have understood the benefits of Toppu Karanam or ear pinch squats. Yes, team? I remember being punished like this, and I guess many of my friends over here, 119 of you, might have got this punishment or some other form of punishment. Yes, friends, let's go further. Now, NEUROBICS also suggests that you wear your clothes with your eyes closed. Not always, sometimes. You could try this activity in your room. You could close your door, of course. You try wearing your clothes and you try to button it or unbutton it. Button or unbutton. I have done mistakes before. With my eyes open, I have put it up and down the buttons, not in a proper way. I have worn my coat in the wrong side sometimes, or on the wrong side. So when you close your eyes and focus on dressing, buttoning or unbuttoning your clothes, or, wearing your clothes, that gives you mindfulness on how you're doing it. It makes you conscious of that activity. We are so connected with the, with the world and with the busy world that we even don't know. Many of us have even left our house, gone out and understood, oh, we have done a mistake. We wore something which is not in the right way. So, dear friends, this may help us, and it's a neurobic activity. You could call it an exercise. And friends, you could also try clothes. Now I'm going to take here a t-shirt, and I'm going to close my eyes. I'm not going to cheat, okay? I'm going to close my eyes and try if I'm going to do a good job. Here, this is a t-shirt over here. I'm going to try to, you could see my eyes are closed. And I'm going to try if I'm going to fold it with my eyes closed. Now, many of us have been folding clothes, in the wrong way. I don't know if I've done a good job. You have to tell me. Maybe here. I don't know if I've done a good job. Like this, you could fold your clothes and place it in the closet. When I say closet, that is your cupboard. We keep our eyes open, and we have done so many, mistakes. You just dump the clothes in our almara like that, or on the chair. So my friends, try doing this neurobic activity with your eyes closed. Fold the clothes and place them in the closet or cupboard, or wherever you place them every day. Not always. Sometimes you can close your eyes, taking it to be as an activity. Yes, dear friends. Now, we all have seen, when I go out of my house, I see many gyms. Earlier, there were no physical gyms which I seen. I see many of them working out. I could see them, they have this the glass pane. From outside, we could see them working out. There are several gyms to improve your physique, to have strong muscles, to look handsome, to look good. Nowadays, even female members are going and, enrolling in the gyms. Now, when we can do that, why don't we have some workout for our brain? And that is neurobics. So, my dear, we have some workouts for our brain, and that is called as neurobics. In the same way, let us make our brain sharper, beautiful, and active. Just as we concentrate on our physique, let us concentrate on our thoughts, on our mental activities, and do it consciously. Yes, friends. We all love to take a bath, especially during summer season. No matter which season, we all have to take a bath for hygiene purposes. Now, when you take a bath, I'm not sure. It is a fact. It's not about me. It's a fact that we close our eyes and wash our face when we apply soap to our face. We close our eyes. But after that, when we wash our face, our eyes are open and we rub the soap onto our body. We suggest to neurobics that you take the soap. Of course, your face should be without soap, right? And then take the soap bar or the soap liquid if you are using, or the soap bar, and try to rub it on your body with your eyes closed. When you close your eyes and rub the soap and take a bath, you get a complete experience. Your mind and body is connected. You may concentrate on the right part that needs cleaning. We are in a hurry to take a bath. Within 5 minutes, we jump out. So sometimes once in a way or once in a week, you could close your eyes maybe for 5 minutes and take a bath, and come out. This will help you maintain a perfect mental hygiene and as well as physical hygiene. Yes, friends. Friends, hey guys, you should be careful. When I ask you to do this exercise, please don't curse me afterwards or shout at me. You do it because many participants have said, ma'am, you asked us to do this activity and my coins are missing. My notes are missing. We have done it among friends and family. Somebody has pulled their leg and pulled off some notes or coins. You stay safe, friends. Come into your room. You may bolt it or close it. Take out all the coins and notes that you have. Place it on your table. And then you can close your eyes and have a pen and paper there at the side. Close your eyes and feel the notes. And feel the notes and the coins. And once you're able to identify, write it down with your eyes closed. Yes, I think this is a 100 rupee note or whatever. Make an account of it. Then open your eyes and check out if you have done a fabulous job of counting money with your eyes closed. And friends, many times you and me have been cheated by many vendors and sellers. They give us torn notes. They give us duplicate notes. So be careful. When we can be cheated with our eyes open, what about with our eyes closed? So Let's sharpen our brain and understand this activity. If you have done it perfectly, it's a fabulous job. Otherwise, work on it till you are a genius or a professional in it. Hey guys, now let's go to the next activity or the exercise. This is a metronome. It's a device. This is an ancient one. Earlier times they used to, it's a traditional one, you could say. This is used, to register or record the number of beats, the beats or the claps or the snapping of your fingers. So adjust your metronome and start up. In 1 minute, how many beats? In 1 minute, how many claps? Or in 1 minute, how many snaps? I can do very well with the right hand. You can even close your ears and do this. 1, 2, 3. You could do that. That will be recorded in the metronome. And you could do it with the left, your left hand also, or your non-dominant hand, and try to give it activity. You will not suffer from frozen shoulder if you perform activities with non-dominant part of your body. And friends, when you do this activity, your auditory skills are enhanced. When you do it, you can hear the sounds. This side I can hear very well, this side. So your auditory functioning is, very well enhanced, and your brain as well. And your motor skills. When I say motor skills, these, the movements in your body, everything will be enhanced. Yes, team. Now we go. This is the latest, metronome, which is used to register or record the number of beats or claps when you perform a certain activity. Yes, friends, I have been practicing this. I'll tell you the truth today. I'll tell you the truth. I was waiting for the session to begin. We have power cuts in our area. So I was just like a bit anxious. I didn't want the power to be cut or any technical snag. So I was just practicing this. Count each breath aloud. Small conscious movements, okay? You close your eyes like this. 1. Loudly you have to say. Breathe in and count 1. Breathe in and count 2. Inhale, exhale. When you inhale, you count 1. 1, 2. Maybe when you exhale, you have to leave it out. 3. So when I did this, I counted up to 40 and I feel good now. I guess you too could do it when you're stressed out, or when you find a difficult situation, or when you have some anxiety issues. And especially I do this exercise when my family members have an argument with me, or a misunderstanding, or maybe a disagreement on a certain issue. I start developing this jaw pain, muscle pain over here. And so I try out this activity. It works very well on me, and I'm calmed down. I don't show my temper. I understand the situation. My brain is working, not my heart. I'm conscious when I should reply and when I should not reply. If I reply at this time, it may escalate. So let's stay safe and love our family members and the universe. Yes, dear. Now we go down to another beautiful exercise, the smelling of flowers and identifying them. I have a few flowers for you. I guess you could see them. There are no jasmines, but I could collect a few from our garden. You could just perform this activity. Ask one of your friends or family members to get a tray filled with different flowers and give you the task of closing your eyes. You can blindfold your eyes and pick up one flower like this and smell it. You could then identify, oh, this may be a jasmine. Of course, this is not a jasmine. It could be a jasmine. And yes, you could take the next flower. No opening eyes, no cheating. I'm doing that. You have to blindfold yourself. And because I have to pick up the flower now. And you smell this and again keep it down and tell that, yeah, this flower is this smell or the fragrance of this flower. I'll name it for you. And so on and so forth. The next one you could go like this. So I have a nice, beautiful bunch of flowers. I love flowers. Okay, I love them on the trees and plants, but I don't like to pluck them. But today I had to bring them to show you. So yes, friends, a plate full of flowers where you could, smell them, eyes closed, and take in the fragrance and identify them. Your brain is working there, not your eyes. Here, there is no visual experience. You have the experience from here. And that is a neurobic activity. And friends, I guess many of you would love Lord Krishna. And there are many other great personalities who are great people who use musical instruments. I love Lord Krishna. He used to, he would always play the flute. Very beautiful. Whenever I have seen Lord Krishna, either in movies or on films or on portraits, I have seen, or in temples also for that matter. I have visited many temples in India and abroad. I have seen Lord Krishna closing his eyes and very beautifully, playing the flute. So if you would like to play a musical instrument, close your eyes and experience that bliss. That will be connected to your neurons in the brain. You could do it on the right side. If at all, you could also try it on the non-dominant side. Any musical instrument for that matter. Hey friends, now you should also learn to use the lock and key. You should be able to close your eyes and place the keys exactly into that. I'm trying my best now to place it inside the lock it and unlock it. Lock it and unlock it. Try fixing it like this. Now my eyes are open. Of course, I need to see you all. Yeah, you could try locking and unlocking, what? The lock and keys. So with your eyes closed, this is just a neurobic activity. If you're entering your apartment, you have a big long key. You could also use that. Be safe. Do not invite trouble. Don't do it alone. Somebody may see you doing it and think that something's wrong with you. Do it in your own space at home. That's a neurobic activity. You never know when these neurobic activities will work for you. I remember traveling in the bus and holding on to the, bus. You have the handle or one type of a strap. And sometimes I have a lot of books. So then left hand, my non-dominant hand is, giving me that command to hold on. When the driver gives a jerk, my non-dominant hand is holding on to that strap in the bus. So you never know when your non-dominant hand may help you. And friends, let's go on to the next exercise. That is writing from left to right and right to left. We all are conditioned to write from the left side to the right side of the paper. Let us try writing from the right side to the left side of the paper. Usually we have this language, the Urdu language. They write from the right to the left. So let's try writing from right to left and left to right and do that. That is also considered to be a neurobic exercise. Yes, friends, here there is no visual experience. The 23rd exercise. You have to just close your eyes, and this helps you not to get distracted with your immediate environment. Close your eyes and enjoy your food. When you close your eyes, suppose you're having a cup of ice cream, or maybe you're having a gulab jam, piece of cake, your favorite sweet or dish, just put it into your mouth and close it. You have that lovely feeling. Wow, you say lovely. Automatically, without me telling you, you are going to do it. That's a neurobic activity. Enjoy your food, favorite food with your eyes closed, or any other food. That is a neurobic activity. And if you do this, it will enhance your taste buds. You get the better taste of that food. And when you put it in your mouth, you can hear the sound, the crunchy sound or the soft sound. And even you can enjoy the aroma of that dish. There are many restaurants in India and around the world, my dear friends, where they minimize or dim the lights to give you a beautiful dining experience. If you go during the daytime and have dined somewhere, in certain restaurants I have been, I'm busy looking who has ordered what do they have on their table, what they are eating, what did they dress up like. So that is a distraction. So when you have your food, concentrate on that plate, appreciate the food on your plate. So let's follow this type of activity. I don't recommend doing this for the continuous session of your eating, maybe 10 to 15 minutes you eat, or maybe 20 minutes. You could try it for 5 minutes and stop this activity. When we do this, we appreciate the food in front of us and not others, what we are wearing or eating. Yes, friends? Yes. So you could see a person, beautiful lady, having a dining session in one of the restaurants that has dimmed the lights. Yes, my dear friends, I'd like to take you to the next exercise, that is the navigation exercises. Remember, I have told you that we will be having a quiz session. The navigation exercise, we recommend you to walk in a familiar place, which is familiar to you. Your house is familiar, maybe your garden, your hall, but be careful with your kitchen because you cannot take chances near the gas or near the electrical appliances. Stay safe. What you have to do here in this, you have to exercise your brain. You should let your brain guide you into your room, guide you into your hall with your eyes closed. You very well know it's already been recorded in your brain. Where is the sofa? Where is the gas cylinder? Where is the chair? Where is the fridge? Where is your dressing table? You know all of that. Only you have to close your eyes and walk without hurting yourself. I am sure your brain will guide you better with your eyes closed. With our eyes open, We have hurt ourselves so many times against the tables and chairs in our house. So try this, my friends. If you would like to go one step further, you could also invite one of your friends or family members onto the beach. Walk on the beach. You please tell them that I'm going to perform a neurobic activity of closing my eyes, or you could blindfold yourself with a ribbon, and then walk with your eyes closed while your teammate or partner or companion can lead you. Maybe for 5 minutes you could do that and then open your eyes. Am I okay, team? Am I audible? Hey, friends. Someone could say something. Are you with me? Are you with me? I need some type of a reassurance. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Thanks to each one of you. God bless you so much. I appreciate your reply. Thank you so much, team. Thank you. God bless. Now, team, another important or one more neurobic activity which we suggest is take different roads. When you're coming from your office to your house, or from your home, you're going to your office, you're going to the hospital, or maybe to the hotel or a movie theater or the market. Change the routes. Going time, you go through the long cut. Coming time, come through the shortcut. Don't follow the same routes every day. When you change your routes, you're giving some task to your brain to watch out new things. You see different, people, you see different types of vendors, you see different types of stalls. And if you're really lucky, my friend, if you perform this activity of changing the routes and roads, you may be lucky to get goods sold at a cheaper price. It happened with me. At a certain place, I bought a product for 100 rupees. The same product was got at discounted, 50% of discount at another market. I was so happy that I changed my route. The same thing, I got it even for my family because I got it at a lower price. In this way, you could benefit if you perform neurobics. Your money will be saved, your health, mental and physical health. And friends, when you do such activities of changing the routes and roads and not following a routine every now and then, you will be exposed to a variety of experiences on this wonderful journey called life. And today, with all of you, it's a beautiful journey for me. Thank you, dear friends. Yes, friends. Now we stop with 25 and reconnect again with more exercises. Now, these 25 exercises and the coming more exercises that I have to share with you, what effect it has on an individual, what type of experiences you will have. The first thing, the kinesthetic experiences. Physically, you will be active. You will be doing something, your motor skills will be developed. So that is called as the kinesthetic effect or experience. And the auditory experience, now like this, listening to instrumental music will enhance your auditory skills. The right side and the left side, which here is okay. Can I hear it well this side or this side? Try to work on that. If you find there's some defect, go to the ENT, a specialist, and get checked if you find you cannot hear properly from the left side or the right side. And friends, you have a great visual experience if you follow neurobics by changing the routes or meeting different people, etc. And the visual experience, after that, you have the emotional experience. When we see different things in our life or connect with different new people, you have emotional bonding. You start connecting with them at a higher level. That is the emotional connect. Now, I am speaking a little of Kannada and I am connecting with people and bonding with them. I love to connect with people of all ages, maybe a little baby right up to the senior citizen. And my friends, that is how life has to be. Don't always be among your circle. If you are a middle-aged person, you have to mix with everyone. If you're a student, spend time with everyone. That is a neurobic activity. Mixing and merging with everyone, enhancing our life and its journey with beauty and respect. And friends, let's go to the fifth benefit. The fifth one is the conceptual experience. When I say conceptual experience, you and I are very good at jugaad. In Hindi, they call it jugaad. I don't know in other languages. Now, that is being a quick thinker to solve the problem. You have beautiful ideas to solve. Now, if I present a problem in front of you, all of you will give me your ideas to solve that problem, solutions to solve the problem. So your unique idea on how to solve that issue or problem is called as the conceptual experience. And many of us have it. We have saved our family and friends with our wonderful ideas and saved our own selves from our parents and teachers at the right moment. Yes, friends, let's go down to the olfactory experience. Here, when I say olfactory is when you smell, when you smell beautiful things or, have the fragrance of agarbattis and scented sticks and perfumes, you could also use, spray perfume with your non-dominant hand. That gives you an olfactory experience. And gustatory experience. The gustatory experience is nothing, my friends, but whatever you eat, consciously what you're eating, with the eyes closed or open, whatever you're eating, and thanking God and the universe for that food, your digestive system will work very well. Consciously do it, and you will really experience a good digestion process. Many of us, complain of indigestion, but if you thank the food in front of you and you're conscious of what you're eating, you should really have a good digestive process or the gustatory experience. And the eighth one is the spatial experience, friends. When I say spatial experience, as I said with the navigation exercise, you have to close your eyes and allow your brain to lead you into your room or lead you onto the path or in your garden, in the hall, or maybe on the beach. So that is called a spatial experience where you're aware of the geographical locations with your eyes closed. You have to be careful while you perform this exercise. Yes, my team. The 26th exercise, walking backwards. We all are conditioned to walk forward from childhood. As soon as we put our first steps on the floor, our parents have taught us to walk forward. But in NEUROBICS, we suggest you walk backwards also, but stay safe. You may hurt somebody may dash you. Walk along backwards with a partner or with a friend or family member. Stay safe. Try walking backwards for a few minutes. And that would also benefit you as a NEUROBIC exercise. Yes, my dear friends, preparing this PPT for you wasn't easy, but I loved the experience and I had the wrist problem, using the mouse always on my dominant hand. Then I put into practice the non-dominant hand technique and started using my non-dominant hand to use the mouse. And I've done a good job. Yes, dear friends, we should use the mouse. When we use our computer system or laptop, etc., let us use our dominant and non-dominant hand to hold the mouse effectively. Friends, if there's a real mouse in your house, please don't lift him up and throw him away with your left hand. Just chase him and shoo him away, let him go off or let her go off. I don't know. Let the little mouse escape. Don't kill it. Okay, just jokes apart, I do it. I don't like to kill it. If I find a mouse, I'd like to let it go. But I'm talking here of the mouse that is on the laptop, which we use for the laptop or the computer. Yes, friends, I'd like you to also, follow this activity that is gardening. We all love to do a little of gardening. Why don't you try something new in gardening? And that is called the bonsai art of gardening, the Japanese style. They have a unique style of gardening, lots of effort, and their mind is into it. They put their entire thinking process on how to style this beautiful plant. You can go into Google and find out what is bonsai gardening, or the Japanese art of bonsai, growing plants or trees. It's very useful. You could try it. You will really benefit from it, dear friends. Next. I'm sorry. Yeah. 1 second, please. Yes, thank you. Now, my dear friends, you must be thinking, this lady over here, Crystal Shawn, our trainer, what is she saying? She's telling us about NEUROBICS to use our hands and toes. Now, what about this person in the picture? What about this person? This person has no hands and no legs, but he has all the other organs working perfectly fine. And his name is Nicholas James Vujicic. He was born on 4th December 1982, and he is an Australian American. This particular individual, a motivational speaker, he uses his heart and brain. Let me tell you how, my friends. He performs NEUROBICS in the perfect manner, even without arms and legs, etc. He uses his eyes for the visual experience. He looks at his team. He's taking a session here. He goes to different places and he views different things. He visits different malls and shops. In that, even though he doesn't have legs, he goes on his wheelchair. And he also even, enjoys, the olfactory senses or the olfactory experiences, inhaling or, smelling beautiful foodstuffs, and as well as, different flowers, etc. So his olfactory senses are enhanced through NEUROBICS. And he's a good listener and a good speaker. First, if you want to be a good speaker, my dear friends, you and I should be good listeners. Here, this beautiful character or personality, I'm sorry, he's a personality, a wonderful personality. Nicholas, he's called as Nick. He's a great listener. And that is why today he is a gifted speaker. Once my session is done, reach out on YouTube and check out his videos. He has a beautiful family, and that's so nice to know that he's living a complete human life. You and I have hands and legs and always complaining. Look at this individual. Let us learn and train our brain that we too could make a difference in the life of ourselves and others. This is his little pic as a kid. And then finally he transfers, he even swims, and he performs many activities. You could check it out later. Yes, dear friends, when we activate our brain, when our brain is given some work and task to be done through NEUROBICS, we activate our brain, our thoughts are converted into action. When you have beautiful thoughts, if they are good, convert it into action. If they are bad thoughts, just delete them, forget them, put them behind. Yes, friends, I'd like to ask a question to my team. If you could answer it's good or it's fine, you could put up in the chat box. What would you select, the heart or the brain? You could put up in the chat box your answers. Which one would you select? Either both or any one. You would pick up the heart. You could even unmute yourself, one of you, and you could share your, your choice. Is anyone here? Okay, team, I'll not trouble you with that. If at all you're selecting the heart, that's good. I appreciate it. I was doing it all along these years. But now, after learning NEUROBICS, I've begun to think with my brain. I let my brain lead my life. Because if you are very soft with your heart, people will manipulate you. They will take you for granted. You must know when to have a soft heart and when to have a sharp brain. So if you and I perform NEUROBICS, our brain will lead us in the right path. Take your heart with you along. Don't forget to take your brain. Take your heart, take your brain. Don't only leave your brain behind and go with your heart. You will come back as a loser. We have seen several people in depression because they have loved and cared for the people in their lives with their heart. Now do it with your brain. Is this person really, does he really require my attention? Does this person really need that from me? So let your brain decide, not your heart. But my dear friends, it's your wish to either work from your heart or brain or balance both. I balance both. Thank you so much for listening to me. And this is, your brain. If you're the right side will focus on the creative part, your drawing, your poetry, your articulation skills, your speaking skills, and the other part will focus on the logic, the practical method, the mathematical and analytic concepts. The left part of the brain, concentrates on that part. So yes, friends, I'd like to stop this and I'd like to change my slides. So before we go over there, I'd like to just go back. Yeah, we have finished here 28, right? So I'd like to take you to the next slide, please, to the next session. I'll just go back down. I appreciate the patience of everyone. Thank you so much for staying and so sweetly waiting during this training session. You could have some water, you could have something to eat. Feel comfortable, no stress, please. Give me a moment. Yes, I guess my screen is visible. You could please give me an answer in the chat box. Could you please give me an answer in the chat box? Visible. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll do one thing. I'll just. Yes, friends. Welcome to the next set of exercises. The first, now it's an interval, right? You can drink some water, you can visit the restroom and come back. You can relax because it's a comfort zone training. Now, friends, let's go to our 29th exercise, or you could call it an activity. Yes. Close your eyes and dance to the beat of your favorite music or song. I do that and I love to do it. I feel sometimes shy to do it in front of my family members. So what do? I come into my room and I put on my favorite music and I close my eyes and just sway to the beats of it. Your brain will guide you to take the right moves for the dance. You could do it on your favorite music or song, and that will give you a blissful experience. If you would like to include your family, well and good, or you would like to do it alone or with friends, stay safe while doing this. Don't hurt yourself. The 30th exercise over here is try tongue twisters. I'll show you what are tongue twisters in my next slide. It is very funny. Not only funny, it is a learning activity and it's a neurobic skill. Next, friends, the 31st exercise for us is sit out on a cloudy day. Sit out on a cloudy day along with a companion, or you could sit alone if no companions. You don't need every time a companion. You could do many things on your own. Your brain is capable of leading you on the right track, even if you are alone. You are stronger when you are alone. So either with a friend or alone, sit out on a cloudy day and watch the sky. You find different clouds, designs or shapes of different clouds. Look at them, give some activity to your brain and look at them and try to give some names just for fun. Give some names. How does that appear to you? How do you perceive that particular, figure on the sky in the form of a cloud? You could say it one way, your partner or friend could also guess it. And that is a neurobic activity. Now, to me, dear friends, this little one looks like a rhino baby. I don't know how it looks for you, but this little one for me, little tail over here with one ear visible, and I don't know what, he must be smelling something there and enjoying with two little paws. Okay, fine. So let's not go over there. We come down to the 30-second, 30-second exercise or activity. I suggest, or NeuroBICS suggests, that you change your bed linen. When I say bed linen, when I say linen, that is your bed sheet, your pillow covers. Change them every now and then. Certain places or certain people in the family, they change it every day. Some of us twice a day. Not twice a day. Maybe in certain, rich and posh families, maybe twice a day. That could also be true. Or maybe, twice in 2 days, you could change it once or maybe twice a week, but change it as often as you can. Change the bed linen, that is your bed sheet or your pillow covers. You could also change your curtains. And you could check out the design. So when I'm bored or when I'm disturbed mentally, I'll just look up at my curtain and I view the design over there, a new design. So every now and then when you change your curtains, your pillow covers, your bed sheets or bed linen, when you are free, you just give activity to your brain to focus on that design or image. If it is a plain blanket, sorry, you will not be having anything. You could just search if there are any particles over it or any food particles on that, you could check out, or any ant for that matter, you could check out, or insects if it's just a white bed sheet. Yes, friends, let's come back to the next one. The 33rd activity. The 33rd activity is driving to unknown destinations. You could sit in your car or your two-wheeler or cycle or your foot. You could walk on and just check out a new destination, an unplanned destination. But friends, when you do this, you better stay safe. There are certain destinations or places which are unsafe. Don't fall into trouble. Yes, NeuroBICS suggested that I go to a new place, an unknown destination. Known destination you have planned. Unknown destination which you have not thought of, it suddenly came. You want to go there and check out. Stay safe and, don't fall into problem. If you face a problem in an unknown destination or a known destination, please do not hesitate to take the help of family members, the cops, your friends, or just any good soul. Stay safe. So enjoy this beautiful activity. Drive away with your friends and family to unknown destinations. And when you do that, you will enjoy the thrill of life and say, wow, we didn't know this place was so beautiful. Let's enjoy the place. Yes, dear. I was talking about tongue twisters. I love ice creams right from Jan 1st to December 31st. Anybody gives me an ice cream at any part of the year, I'm ready to have it. I guess many of you are like me. You would also love ice creams. So I picked up this tongue twister. Ice cream, you screamed, we all scream for ice cream. So if you say it in a normal way, you can tell it correctly. So increase the speed of saying it. And it should be told in the correct way or recited or repeated in the correct way. You have many tongue twisters on Google in different languages. Select one for yourself and your family. Try it. It will improve your vocal cords, your auditory function, and it's a neurobic activity. Yes, dear friends, let's go to the 34th exercise. Thank you all. I appreciate your presence. I know it is dinner time. Thank you so much for staying with me. Yes, dear friends, it's dinner time. I know that. And you also know that, right? Yes, friends. Now let's come back here, and I'd like to take you over here. Learn to make use of the spoon, the fork, and the knife with the non-dominant hand. Our parents have taught us to eat in this way. If we ever held it this way, we were either pinched or given a little shout or a tap. No, not in the left. Use your right hand. But neurobics suggest you could use your non-dominant hand to hold a spoon and eat. It's not a mistake. It's an activity, a brain activity. You could also hold a fork. You could pick up your fruits and have it with a fork. And you could also start cutting your birthday cake or vegetables or any other thing with the knife in the non-dominant hand. I'm doing it. I'm doing a good job. Earlier it wasn't, but now I've been trying to do it, and it's coming out well. The shapes of all those small pieces of vegetables are turning out well. You could try it. Stay safe. Don't cut your finger, please. And dear friends, now I'd like you to understand that the next activity is maintaining a journal. Maintain a journal. Why? Whatever you have done, if you maintain journal, many great books have been written, many investigations, innovations, discoveries, they have put on their journals. And that is how you and I are reading books. So you journal your life history, journal whatever you want. If you don't want to put up your personal secrets, do not put them. Code them. Nobody can understand, only you will understand. Journal them down. Your accounts, don't keep all in your mind. Don't clutter your brain. Let your brain have something beautiful. Put them in your journal. Keep the journal safe. So journaling is a technique, and it's a neurobic exercise. And friends, as I earlier said, to use pens and pencils, you could also use colored pens and pencils. I said there, write or draw with pens or pencils. Now I'm saying you, while doing your writing and drawing, use the colors, different colors. Just a moment. I'm sorry for the sounds that are coming. You could use different colors to write and draw. That will give a beautiful visual experience. And that is a beautiful neurobic activity. And my friends, today, all my slides are colored. I wanted it to be as a neurobic activity for you. Yes, friends. Another important or one more beautiful, excellent neurobic activity is allow yourself to respect other cultures. Please respect other cultures. It may be the Western culture or the Indian culture or any culture for that matter. Nobody is asking you to follow their culture. You can just view it. If you get a chance, if you happen to see somebody and see their culture, how do they do certain things? It's okay. Do not speak bad about anybody's culture. Remember, if you say something bad about them, they also have the chance and opportunity and the dignity to say something about you as well. So let's stay safe. Let us respect other cultures. Let us look at how they live life, their traditions, their customs. Yes, friends. Now, practice vegetable and fruit carving. Practice vegetable and fruit carving. I have it in another slide towards the end. That's also a very good activity. All the mothers, you can do that. I put it towards the end as the 50th activity. You can check out. I have some pictures for you there. Your child is not eating certain vegetables or fruits or salad. Cut them in beautiful shapes. Use your brain to cut them and learn a new technique from Google or from YouTube, and present the vegetables and fruits well carved to your family. They will love it. They will enjoy it. Hopefully they should enjoy it. Okay. And my dear friends, learn a new skill online. If you think I'm taking this class, do you think it was easy for me? No, my friends, I will be honest. It is a big no. I have worked on a new skill to train people online. I have learned that skill. I want you also to activate your brain. You become like me. You learn a new skill, learn how to use the digital sphere. And because now everything is at a higher pace, right? Whatever age you may be, maybe the youngsters are into it. What about the seniors, maybe the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s? We have many people who are now diving online, paying all your bills, ordering online. So that doing something new is called as an neurobic activity. And friends, we might have also seen many of our little teenagers, little children below 10, and as well as seniors, middle-aged, everyone doing the TikTok videos YouTube videos, etc. That is nothing but it's a neurobic skill. Doing something new, creating content. When you create content, it is coming out from here. So create something like that. If you don't like it, you need not perform this. You could create your own dialogues. Say, suppose one movie is going on, they are giving a dialogue over there. You can change the dialogue for yourself. It's up to you. So if those who are interested in movies and films, it applies to you. If it doesn't apply, there are many exercises where you can concentrate. Hey friends, I'm sure many of you were from India. You are from India, right? And many of you may be from other countries. I'm sure either from India or any part of the world, you know who Mahatma Gandhiji was. He was an excellent leader of peace and non-violence. This great personality loved the world, and he wrote a beautiful book called as the Hind Swaraj. What were the contents of Hind Swaraj? This is an additional piece of information. It's not a neurobic activity, but we are learning something from here. So here, the Hind Swaraj, or you could also call it as the Indian Home Rule Book. You could also call it as the self-government. Earlier, the Britishers were in India and they were ruling over us. But Gandhiji took over and created a mass movement where we achieved our independence. And self-government, we are ruling ourselves. The Indians are ruling their own selves. We don't need any outside force to rule us. Now, when Gandhiji was traveling in a ship, he was going in a ship traveling from London to South Africa. It was a 9-day journey. Nowadays, we have aeroplanes. It will take you quickly within a few hours. You and I could reach across the globe in 1 day, maybe 1.5 days, maybe hours. Now here, Gandhiji was going in a ship, traveling by ship, by sea, by water, and he's traveled for 9 days and he was busy writing his book. He didn't keep himself idle. Use your time constructively. He had beautiful thoughts. He was journaling his thoughts. He journaled them and it happened in the year 1909. If you calculate, I think it's more than a century. Now this is 2023. Imagine it's like more than 113 years, I guess, if I'm not wrong in mathematics, I'm not sure. We could do the calculation later. Now, this is a sample of his own writing. He began to write in his journal. When he was writing, his right hand started hurting, aching, like mine when I use the mouse. So he very, smartly and very, intelligently began to use the non-dominant hand. He was an ambidextrous individual. He was able to write with both his hands, the right and the left. In this way, he completed the book. You could see here, this is the writing of Gandhiji. You could check it out on the net. He wrote the Hind Swaraj in Gujarati, and later it was translated into English. Yes, dear friends, we are now nearing up to the end of the session. We have a few more exercises, another 15, I guess. Thanks for staying with me. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. Yes, dear friends, again, I talk about journaling. Just because I spoke about Gandhiji, have 2 journals. We recommend in NEUROBICS to have 2 journals, or you could have 3 journals. It's up to you. We have 2 special separate journals you could have. Why? One journal is for your daydreams. I have a lot of dreams during the day. I imagine to be this, I imagine to be that. Just with my eyes open, I will just sit like that and start thinking something. Dreaming, daydreaming. Write it down, please. Oh, I dream to be an online trainer. That was my passion and dream. And here I am today. You could also change your dreams into reality. So put down your dreams. Nobody will make fun of you. You also don't feel inferior. Put your daydreams down. I want a big house. Dreams do turn into reality. Yes, friends, that is why we have so many inventions. We have this special gadget where I am able to connect with you. That was a dream of somebody. That was really funny at that time, but today it is a reality, a ground reality, connecting with the world, connecting with the universe. The next diary, I said, maintain 2 journals. Another journal could be for your dreams, which you have in the sleep. You slept and you got up and then you say, oh my God, I had a nightmare. Or I had this dream. You remember. Some dreams we forget, but at least what you remember, note it down, jot it down in your book, jot it down in your diary. This date I had this dream. You're interested, you can go for dream analysis. Check out on Google, what does this dream mean? But I don't suggest you doing it. If you are interested to go deeper, you could, but that's not a neurobic activity. It's your choice. But maintaining 2 journals, is a neurobic activity to put in your dreams and change them into reality. Let your brain convert your thoughts into action. Now, friends, you could also play memory games. You could also play online games. You could play Ludo. I guess I had the Ludo over here. I don't know where it is. Oh, yeah, that's it. You could play Ludo. You could play any online game, etc. Puzzles, okay, which you get, or find the difference in the given picture. That all stimulates your brain and that activates the neurons. And dear friends, and this is a beautiful exercise, friends. You will love it. I love it. The 44th exercise. There's a question over here, which I'll ask you later. I'm jumping to the 44th exercise now. Open your fridge. Go to your fridge, open it, and see what are the items inside there. View it for 10 seconds, or maybe 30 seconds, or 1 minute. Close it and come back. Take a paper and a pen. Write down all the items you have seen. Water bottle, which color, whatever you saw, you write down. Now take that paper, go back to your fridge and check out, did you do a correct job? If your list is right, you have mentioned many things. It's a memory game. It's an exercise for your brain. If you have done a good job, you take a piece of chocolate or a piece of cake or ice cream or your favorite dishes in the fridge, cool drink, please have it. If you did not do a good job, don't touch anything. Go back, do your exercise again and come back. It's just joking. You can try it out. If it works out for you, do that. The fridge also could be helpful to enhance our neurons and the lifespan of the neurons. And my dear friends, you could lift your cup with a non-dominant hand. You could drink with your non-dominant hand. It could also be the dominant or non-dominant hand, this hand. Now I would like to hold it like this, the non-dominant and dominant. So if it's my favorite cool drink or if it's my favorite drink, I'm going to use both. It's a bit greedy on my part. I wouldn't be doing that. I'm just joking. You could use it. Little children do it. I love one sip from here and here. You're exercising your body, my friends, and your mind. It's a neurobic activity. Either use non-dominant or the dominant hand. And dear friends, you could also lift up small utensils like a small cup like this or a bowl in your non-dominant hand. We do it with our right hand. Please don't upset the elders or senior members in your family. They don't like handing things with the left hand. They say do it with your right hand because they have to be, taught or made to understand that using your left hand is also essential because it is scientifically proved that our brain will work in a proper way. And dear friends, after every hour, try to recollect the incidents that happened. I would like to say now, before 7 to 8 o'clock, what was I doing? Or what was I doing from 6 to 7? I have to recollect. That is an exercise. You could try it out. Now, friends, something is wrong on my screen. What is wrong? Can anyone identify? Can your brain identify something wrong over here? Is something wrong? You could put it in the chat box. Yes. Here, the 43rd exercise was missing. I wantingly, on purpose, I missed it here. 42nd, 44th, the 43rd one. Will you observe? Yeah, ma'am has put something. Our trainer has put something. She's wrong. So that is the 43rd exercise. The 43rd exercise is you are going to remember all the activities that you have done from morning till night. Before you sleep, just sit down like this, close your eyes and recollect all the events and incidents that have taken place. The moment you put your leg out of your bed and the moment you put your legs back into your bed to rest, just keep your mind calm and recollect the events. So that helps you to sharpen your memory. Yes, friends. Now, this is another neurobic activity. Arrange the sofa cushions and pillows with your non-dominant hand. Here you have a lovely cushion. I love this cushion. You might also have beautiful ones. So arrange it with your non-dominant hand. As you can see, one of it on your screen, this lady is arranging it with her non-dominant hand. It's an activity there. Now, my dear friends, I'd like to do the next activity and exercise for you. You should also do it no matter what age you are. If you could read, please do this. I'm going to use my specs for this. You're going to listen. Although Timmakka did not receive formal education, her work has been honored with the National Citizens Award of India. She has been recognized by the government of India and was recently conferred with the Padma Shri Award in 2019, which is the highest civilian award in the Republic of India. She has been working tirelessly for our environment, and the US has named a project after her. So I have just read this. I have followed one technique. What is that technique? That is called as the mixed reading technique. Very much advised for or suggested for every one of us. Not every time, once in a while you could follow this. When you follow the mixed reading technique, you can see what you're reading, because I was just seeing and reading. My brain was helping me to see and read. Okay. And I was listening to what I was reading. My vocal cords were working and my mind was understanding what I was reading. So the mixed reading technique is an excellent technique for students and seniors as well, and everyone. Now, dear friends, we have the finger exercises. I would like to invite one of my teammates who has been, a good person who well versed in NEUROBICS. I hope she is here. Okay, I shall take over. We have NEUROBICS where you can use your finger exercises like this. These are your fingers. You can put them together in the form of a bowl, and you can put your fingers, rotate it forward and backward. When you rotate it inwards, breathe in, inhale, exhale, create a ball shape like this, or a bowl shape, you say, or a ball shape. Rotate it in, inhale, exhale. You could also use this technique, which I learned from my teammate, Mrs. Tanlakshmi. She taught me. I thought she would be here helping us with this activity. Now here, you could keep your fingers like this, use your fingers and, shoot the rabbit. Shoot the rabbit. Yeah, you have to, your eye should coordinate where is the rabbit. Shoot the rabbit or shoot the rabbit. Shoot the rabbit, shoot the rabbit. They are just exercise like that. Thank you, dear friends, for doing it with me. In fact, if you go to YouTube or on Instagram, I guess, there is an elderly person. She's using her fingers and, doing different types of activities with her fingers, exercises, and she's earning money on YouTube. She's being so innovative. When you be innovative, you are on the NEUROBIC track, my friends. So, dear friends, another important, or when the current goes off, when the power is snapped, we light a lamp, we have a torch or a deepam, you have a shadow coming on the wall. Little children will start playing with the shadow. They start creating different figures of rabbits or dog or maybe a snake. So you could see the shadow, give work to your fingers, and your fingers are working, but your brain is guiding your fingers. So create different patterns on the wall. That is a NEUROBIC activity. And dear friends, the 50th activity over here is remember 4 or 5 details of the person you just met. You met me. Remember me when the session is over. What are the 5 things you remember about me? Please remember something that is good, because I will also remember something good about you. And it's not that. We should always be positive of everybody who we meet. Think positive about them. Spread positivity. I remember Booker T. Washington. Booker T. Washington. I love his writing. He says, focus on the bright part. No matter what is the situation, you are in the worst situation in your life, always look on the brighter side. Accept the situation and look on the brighter side. How will I emerge out of it? So I have that in me, looking on the bright side of life. So today, my dear friends, when you come in contact with any situation, look on the brighter side and your brain will love you for being positive. Next, concentrate on chewing the food in your mouth. When you're chewing the food, chew it well. We are swallowing food, then indigestion happens. So you are going to chew your food properly, either right side or left side. You have toothache, chew it on the right side. So whichever side you have. So as we are chewing, we may chew it in the wrong place and say, it hurts. So be careful on which side you're consciously do it. So chewing, you can close your eyes also and chew and see the sounds that come out and etc. You can do that one. And next is meet different people from different countries and communities. Earlier I said, respect other cultures. Today, I'm saying just now, I'm telling you there's a new activity. Meet them physically, meet them online, meet people from different countries and communities. That is a new activity for your brain. I'll let you know about it further in my next slide. Now let's go on an imaginative story session. You could play this with your family members your teammates, if you are trainers or coaches, you could try this. I'll not take much of a time here. What you have to do, your team, you have to just sit down in a circle, and you as the leader of the team or the head of the team or the family, sit down and start a story. Create your own story. Imagine something. Do not copy or do not bring story from somewhere else. You have to invent or innovate a story in your brain. Start it up and give the terms and conditions to the group. Do not plagiarize. Do not get information from other sources, or do not recollect other stories. You invent the story on your own. I will start it. You will continue with it. I will say, yeah, I was on a journey, or, we were a group of 10 people. We were on a red bus. We were going, we can close our eyes and do this activity. We were a group of 10 people, going in a bus. And who was the driver? Crystal Shawn was the driver. So imagine me on the seat. Crystal Shawn had a red t-shirt and she was sitting there. She was an excellent driver. There were 10 participants with her. They landed up in an unknown destination. As they were sitting down under a tree in the forest, there dropped a big python right in front of them. I stopped. The next person has to continue with his imagination and innovative thought to continue with the story. And that is called as the imaginative story session. Each team member will contribute something and create a new story. You could record it in writing or on video. It's entirely up to you. We do it often for our neurobic sessions when we are, face-to-face, an offline session. Yes, friends, this is Crystal Shawn. I have been around the globe training more than 50,000 participants with neurobics, soft skills, etc. Now here, I have met different people of different cultures, of different countries and communities. I have been, meeting people from USA, from, South Africa, from Jerusalem. This person is from Jerusalem. And here, these two people are from Australia. I have many good people, and I met this particular person on an aeroplane, and I exchanged beautiful, thoughts and views on how to take neurobics further. In this way, this beautiful couple is from Greece. They wanted to learn what is neurobics. They were aging. I said, neurobics will work well for you because it will, decrease or minimize or, delay or prolong Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and dementia. They were interested and they took up a session with me, a one-to-one session. And I love the experience. You also connect, my dear friends, with your near and dear ones and as well with other countries and communities. Yes, friends, we are coming to the end. Thank you so much for staying online. Thank you a lot. Concentrate on different types of food. Okay, as I earlier mentioned, you could try cutting out the different vegetables and putting here, and you could concentrate what's on your plate. If you're chewing a papad, which side you're chewing the papad, right side or the left side? Are you chewing something that is soft or hard? Can your jaws or teeth chew a particular type of food? So that will be a beautiful neurobic activity, concentrating on different types of food and chewing them on different sides. So learn the unique art of vegetable cutting and fruit cutting. Now, friends, we have a list of diseases. Have a look at it, friends. I will not read all the diseases. You can just check out for yourself. Anybody can suffer from this, but of course, Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's for seniors. There are many other diseases with even a student or a young person, youth can suffer from depression, anxiety, chronic kidney disease, urinary tract infection. The brain stroke is usually maybe for the senior citizens. Skin disorders, all are prevalent. But if you perform neurobics on a very honest level, you will definitely try to minimize the effects of these dangerous diseases. Yes, friends. Here are a few major benefits. You could take a screenshot. In fact, I will be sending you a PDF of all the exercises, which you could also check, which applies to you. You can use it and you can learn from it and enhance your skill and your friends around and family. Your stress level is reduced. You become creative, mental flexibility, emotional maturity. I have learned to accept people from other countries. I had xenophobia, fear of strangers, fear of foreigners. But once I connected with them, then I overcame that fear of xenophobia. I have developed emotional maturity. I have bonded with them and they are still in contact with me. You could also do that. Even foreigners are scared of talking to us. They have that xenophobia feeling. So let neurobics, help us overcome that. And dear friends, if you perform NEUROBICS, you will always be in a positive mood. Please be in a positive mood. And people will love you to be around them. They will think you're just the happy pill. They say you're the happy pill in everybody's life. Stay sweet and love everyone. And dear friends, what is this? People will love to spend time with you, and your energy levels will be infectious. People will be attracted to you and to your goals and will help you and come to you to learn new things, because you are doing something new, and NEUROBICS is all about doing things uniquely. My dear friends, I have a few participants who argue with me and say, ma'am, we have tried NEUROBICS, it did not work on us. Yes, my dear friends, it will not work on you who follow a different lifestyle or a dangerous lifestyle. If you eat just whatever you want, it will not work on you. Eat smart, eat the right food at the right time. And then quit smoking, friends. If at all any of you are smokers, please quit smoking and perform NEUROBICS. It is good. Easier said than done. But if you try, if you train your brain, nothing is impossible. Yes, dear friends, avoid alcohol or minimize the intake of alcohol. Stay lean. Do not be overweight. If you are, no issues. Try to work on it. And then keep your bad cholesterol in check. Check your BP and sugar. When you have all this in place and do NEUROBICS, you will be on cloud 9. You will enjoy your life. Hey friends, this you can take a screenshot quickly. Take a screenshot quickly of this. These are the questions. You are going to give me the answers to this. I'll read the questions for you. You can take us, not now, you can give your answers through the WhatsApp number I've given you or my email. And we'll pick up 3 winners from there, the lucky ones. Who invented NEUROBICS? Who can practice NEUROBICS? Why is NEUROBICS recommended? What is a metronym? Can we connect with the universal energy through NEUROBICS? Yes, you can connect. I gave you the answer there. I shouldn't be saying that. Explain navigation NEUROBIC exercise. Navigation NEUROBIC exercise. Close your eyes and walk into your room. That's it. And who can, where can we perform or practice NEUROBICS? Where can we do it? You can do it in your own house, in your office. You can do it on the road. You can do it even in your kitchen, but stay safe. You can do it anywhere. I've just given you the answer. I'm sorry. And who wrote the Hind Swaraj? I will not tell you. Name one ambidextrous personality. You can do that. And what are neurons? Answer all these 10 and send them to my email or my WhatsApp number. Yes, friends, we are coming to the end. Thank you so much. It's just the end, please. Just 2 or 3 more activities. We'll be done with that. Read this if you can. I would like someone to unmute now, please, and read this if you can. It's a brain workout. Please read this. Who can do that? Somebody please unmute. Are you able to unmute yourselves? Or this? Yeah. Can anybody unmute? Yes, team? Okay, I'd like to, yes, could anyone unmute yourselves? You can't unmute yourselves. Maybe it's completely like, maybe I'll try to do that. I'll just see if I could just go into the settings and try to give you the chance to unmute. 1 minute, please. Because I've just been handed the co-host. I'll try doing that. Try one of you. Are you able to unmute yourselves?
Yes, ma'am. I can.
Thank you so much.
Should I say? Vinita,
back into the 1 second, please. 1 second.
Pull me back.
You can read this. Pull me back into the boat.
Excellent. Wonderful. I don't know who has read it. If you can read this,
If you can read this, pull me back into the boat.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, please unmute mute yourselves, please. Thanks. It's a request. You have read this. Your brain has read it, even though it was in an upside down fashion. It was in the reverse fashion. You have read it. Hats off to you and congratulations. Your brain is working super and fast. Yes, friends. Another important one is, which we are coming to the end. Practice eating food with the chopsticks. Of course, I don't have chopsticks. These are ice cream sticks, kulfi ice cream. I, transformed this through jugaad, innovative method. I now have to go to China to get the chopsticks, right? Okay, friends, I just got these chopsticks, transformed them into chopsticks. NEUROBICS suggests use chopsticks. Indians love to eat with their hands. I also very happy eating with my hand. My stomach is full when I use my fingers. Of course, you have to wash your fingers and have your food. Now, you can use the chopsticks and pick up pieces of food or fruits and eat with the chopsticks with your dominant as well as non-dominant hand. And once you master this activity, you're a master in it, you try some new task, because a new task is a NEUROBIC activity. Yes, friends, you could also, change the portrait in your room. Before I go and explain that, requesting you not to disturb the photos or photo frames and the different pictures of gods and goddesses which you may have in your house. Respect that, respect your family members if their photos are being put up or some elderly person has put up a picture there, let it be, don't disturb it. You want to try out this NEUROBIC activity, you get another portrait or a wall painting and you reverse it up in this way. This is the right method, and reverse it. Give your brain that activity of looking at that picture with it turned upside down. When you do that, you view it in another manner, and that is a NEUROBIC activity which will sharpen the neurons and your brain cells. Hey friends, kindly read this if you can. You have a strong mind. If you could read these lines, please try. I want someone to read this. Any one of you could unmute, please.
We are here to help.
We are here to help.
Excellent. All of you can read this. Anybody can read this, right? Very good. Your brain is sharp. All of us can do this. Now, the real part starts now. Hey guys, let me see. Yeah, I would like one of you to unmute yourselves and try this unique reading style. Anyone ready? Take a moment. You could even write it down.
This message serves to prove how our mind can do amazing things, impressive things. In the beginning, it was hard, but now your mind is reading
By now,
automatically without even thinking about it. Be proud. Only certain people can read this. Be post if you can.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, please. You can mute yourselves, team. Thank you so much. There were many people or many participants or trainees ready to try this activity. You could even try writing it down. You can take a screenshot of it and you can use it. Doing some activity like this, giving your brain to identify things and understand things in another unique way, is a NEUROBIC activity. Hey friends, my session is over for today. We would like to thank you so much for being with me today and wishing each one of you lots of peace, love, joy, abundance, lots of wealth, physical and mental health as well. Yes, dear. Yeah, that beautiful color is for you. Yes, dear. Next. We still have, to take care of ourselves. Take care of yourself. Don't wait for someone to come and train you and do it. Your brain is capable of taking care of yourself. So take control, be bold, activate the neurons in your brain, and you are the master of your life. I today would love all the team members here to be a happier you. Whenever anybody come across you, you should always be in a happy frame of mind. When you start doing new things, your brain has something. You're feeding your brain with something new and good. If we don't have anything to do, we are always overthinking. So let's stop depression, anxiety, and come out of our space, meet new people. You don't like your family members, friends, find new friends, come back to your family, patch up, give space to family members, love and respect everyone. Be a happier version of you. We are here to help you, dear friends, at all given times. And take care. And you take care till we meet again. I will be doing many sessions. I will be doing a session on cybercrime. I would love all of you I will be your awareness coach for cybercrime. I would like you to stay safe online as well as offline till we meet again. And yes, friend, this is Crystal, and I'd like to sign off with your permission. You could connect with me, send your quiz questions to this email ID or to this WhatsApp number. And my dear friends, we are conducting a leadership program. If you are interested, we have 14 international leaders who have been working on how to train you to become a leader, how to know the difficulties in becoming a leader, how to overcome difficulties to be the perfect leader. If today I am able to lead a team of more than 100, you can do it, my dear friends. If Crystal Sean has done it, every one of you can do it. If you try, if you give your brain that activity of changing dreams into reality. Thank you so much, friends.
Ma'am, thank you very much.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
I have
dear.
a question.
Yes, dear.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Who
can
is
we
this?
have the, yeah, I'm Rushlia from Sri Lanka.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, can I have the questions which you have said? Because unfortunately couldn't write it down everything. Was it in
You
there?
can take a screenshot. I'll just give you, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you.
please.
Yes, please, ma'am. 1 second, dear. Just a second.
Ma'am, will you please share the
1 second. I'll just reshare my screen. I will do that. Okay. Sorry for that.
I also have a question about the certificate.
Yeah, I'll just give you a reply, ma'am, in a moment, please. Just a moment. Thanks for bearing with me. I'll just scroll up and see where is that. Yeah. Maybe, yes. I can enlarge on that for you.
Yes,
Is
please.
it visible? Yes, ma'am.
No,
Yes.
no, no. Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for your interest and passion. I love you all so much from my brain.
Please, can you share more details about the leadership program?
Yes, ma'am, I could do that for you, ma'am. Could I take off the screen? Stop share? Okay.
Ma'am, could you please share the slide before? Thank you. The written text that you were showing.
Okay, ma'am. Just a second, dear. I'll do that, ma'am. Maybe. Is it this one?
Yes, yes, correct. I was just unable to catch this.
Yes.
Thank
dear.
you.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome, ma'am. Yes,
Thank you.
dear,
That should be
please.
helpful.
Thank you, dear.
share the
Thanks for your time. The leadership program will be starting soon. We will inform you. Where will we as leaders have experienced and overcome different difficulties and have emerged as leaders. So we want to share our experiences with you and train you to be like us. You can become strong. We will touch upon different topics on education, on social issues, on politics. Of course, we'll not touch the political arena, but we'll tell you how a leader should manage things and come out emerging as one of the best leaders, and how one leader creates many more leaders. Now, if today I am here, I would like to extend my thanks to Shiva sir. He's one of the brilliant leaders. He leads himself and he leads his team members. So I love all of you and thanks so much. Any more questions, please?
Yeah, I have
Can
a
you just
question.
speak about certification? We are getting late actually.
The certification on NEUROBICS, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. That will be from MOCare. They will overtake the certification part.
Hi, ma'am. Just a second. I would like to add something here.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, team. Hope you all have enjoyed the session. Regarding certificate, we will share all the information regarding certificate in your group. So don't worry. It will take at least 10 days, 10 working days. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Now you can.
I have a question. One question. When you said about using the dominant and non-dominant hand, I come from psychology background. We talk about dyslexia. So is there a...
No, we do not. We do not involve it with other spheres. We only concentrate the normal human, person who has no.
Because you're changing a pattern. You're changing
Yes.
you have a routine. You're
Yes.
changing it. So
Yes.
whole
You could also.
uses...
It can be performed on anyone. You could request anyone to do it and train them such that they are ready for the future to face any difficulty they overcome. Either maybe from the dyslexia background or any psychological issue, they could try. You could always encourage them to do because it's something positive. Let them do something new under guidance. You have any extra questions?
We normally discourage children who are left-handers.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn to... Okay, I'll just switch off my video.
Yeah, you do one thing, ma'am. You could shoot all your questions to my email or to my WhatsApp. We could have a discussion on that because we are running short of time and I have taken a little extra time. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you, everyone. You have any questions, any doubts, reach out to us. And those 10 questions, please post it to my WhatsApp or the email ID. Love you all. Good night. Stay safe and spread happiness.
Good night. Thank you,
Thank you,
Andrea, for
everyone.
wonderful session. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks, team. Have your dinner and have a good sleep.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you and God bless.